You hit it? We're good to go.
We're good
Okay.
to go. Good.
Well, anyways,
Got
little
this?
recap. I'm Jessie, and this is my internship experience over, the last 2-3 months. Um, so I was a marketing intern at Nature Farms, which is a produce company that sells berries. And my job included supporting my managers, my marketing managers, and the VP of marketing. And it included supporting them in conventions and trade shows, monitoring website activities like web analytics, social media, and actually doing the blog every few weeks. Also utilized my design skills in creating sales sheets to support our sales staff and creating advertisements. I assisted in promotional programs, both business to consumer and business to business, and really worked on some brand management, ensuring that the Nature Right brand was prominent in all our ads or any kind of design materials. So when I started this semester, we did a little, the internship agreement, which we stated our goals. So I kind of want to do an overview. So my plan was I was really going to try and integrate my digital design skills and experience and kind of marry between marketing and design, which really that's where it's going right now. It's evolving. Networking. That was kind of my main goal, just because I will be graduating in this week. I'll be done soon, and I just really wanted to make sure that I developed professional relationships both within my company and outside of them. Develop my industry knowledge because I'm going to be, because I'm working in it. Always great to know your industry. Just kind of learn how to manage and prioritize different projects. High priority, low priority, and where they're going to rank on my daily list. And kind of just wanted to start every day wanting to learn something new, no matter what it would be. So, my learning experience. Worked on brand management, which was branding our advertisements to make sure they had that Nature Right look and feel, which was both print and digital. So, and I actually had experience working with GIFs and animated newsletter ads, which was fun. That was a lot of fun for me to learn. Working with printers, so I had to do some design printing, and so I had to kind of create the whole files and make sure that they correspond so that the printer could use them. Die lines, the whole process. Trademarking. So the produce industry has rights to use Sesame Street and Eat Brighter. So I kind of learned about how we could use Eat Brighter and Sesame Street in our advertisements or online or sharing them. Kind of learning how different big brands or big trademarks kind of oh my gosh, lost my words. How they make sure that their brands are consistent with your brand and kind of marrying the two as well. Project management, of course, I had two kind of major projects that I enjoyed over the last few months. One was about kind of like a QR code project, which we have QR codes on our packaging. You scan the QR code and it will take you to a portal. So, it's still in the works. But it was kind of something my managers gave me a little, management of my own on, and that was fun. Just learning the different things, how technology and marketing's merging. And an email blast project. This was like a business to business thing, and I also did research about email marketing, also utilized, my design skills, and the brand management once again, and that was a lot of fun because I'm really interested in email marketing and that whole. It's a really interesting concept, and there's a lot of great stuff coming from it. Effective reporting, I use that for the web analytics and social media, just really relaying back the information to my managers so that they understood. And more networking, of course. And you can see on the following slide, I actually attended my first trade show. Greatest learning experience, I think, of the whole 3 months. So much fun. I attended the PMA Fresh Summit Convention and Expo, which is one of the largest produce industry trade shows down in Anaheim. 21,000 attendees, absolutely insane, greatest thing ever. So before I went, I promised myself to kind of network and to learn more about the industry, kind of learn everything as a whole. So I developed new professional relationships, both my own age, which was kind of, it was fun to make friends in the same, professional stature as you are. Also, I improved my intercompany relationships. Our offices, we have 5 offices across the U.S., so I do email a lot, obviously, but I've never met them, you know. We'll have a nice email online relationship, and then finally I got to meet a lot of our sales staff. That way, great way, kind of develop, improve it, and understand that relationships are really, they're important to be, you know, happy in the workplace and also successful. Obviously learned more about the industry, spent 4 days down there, from going to like different kind of women. I went to a women's fresh perspective breakfast. So it was like women working in the industry, so that was really interesting, kind of getting that perspective. And I kind of got a better understanding how the different facets of my company, how sales works, how transportation works, and how we kind of, it all is a well-oiled machine and whatnot. So that was probably the greatest part. One of the best hands-on learning experiences, as you can see. So let's see, accomplishments. One of them was creating those gifts and those advertisements. I thought it was a lot of fun doing that. Improved my design and marketing skills, obviously marrying between the two. Email marketing, even though I just started that, I definitely am looking forward to kind of learning more about it. It sparked, you know, a little light bulb in my mind. Project management, I was given, you know, a lot of projects, obviously, over the last 3 months, and really just which ones were more important, due dates and whatnot. And cultivating new relationships, obviously. You can see it's like a underlining tone of my whole, so that was a main goal of mine. And I made a LinkedIn, which I did. I connected with, you know, people I met at PMA, people I've worked with before, so it's actually really great. It's really opened it up in the last month. My evaluation, thumbs up. I mean, I wasn't sure which one to put for this. It was like, otherwise, great semester of learning. And so my advice to future interns, start every day wanting to learn something, be eager to learn something, because it just makes, because it will benefit you no matter what, whatever you learn, whether it's just something simple, maybe you'll be able to amplify it in the future. And then also, do not be afraid to share ideas, because the worst that can happen is a no, and you'll be surprised at how many yeses you get. So, I mean, I got plenty of yeses. So, yeah, that's about it.
Very good.